Another word or phrase that the expert claims negotiators will tell you should avoid is took a look at. Now when I was a young man, just turned 21, I dreamed of the best job there was under the sun. See, I went for claims and I got it done. You better believe it, baby. Okay, well, welcome back, everybody. It's so nice to see you smiling faces, even though I can't really see your smiling faces. But hey, who knows? I just know they're there anyway. Okay, well, here we are in Stonehenge in England. And let's see, I think it's Wilkes-Barre. Is that right?
No.
What is it?
Wiltshire.
Wilk Chamberlain?
Wiltshire.
It's in England. Okay. I guarantee you it's in England.
What the hell is this?
Nobody knows for sure, Russ.
Before we start on our next words to avoid, let's do the important things. Let's give out our prize. It's a cutting board shaped like a football. And the question had to do with a study in 2003 where it was found that blank increases 60 to 70% in the United States after the Super Bowl. And the answer is motor vehicle accidents. And according to the study, 68% in the home state of the losing team and 6% in the home state of the winning team. So draw your own conclusion there. I'm sure alcohol has something to do with it, but who knows. All right. Congratulations to our 3 winners. These are the first 3 people who sent me an email. Can't call me. I know you'd like to call me and we'll talk, but if it has to do with the trivia question, you got to email me. That's the only way I'm going to know who's the first 3 are. These are our first 3, so congratulations. Your cutting board is on the way. All right, let's get back to the important stuff. Gaining credibility. Back in negotiation number 3 in our series, I showed you a clip where I'm extending a settlement figure and I make a lot of mistakes. And we're going over that right now. We're talking about words to avoid. So far, we're working on the first paragraph. Mr. Jones, I had a chance to take a look at your file and came up with a value of about $30,000, which we feel is fair. Be willing to make an initial offer of $30,000. I can only pay $3,000 for your lost wages. Already, I've talked about the fact that you want to stay away from willing to and you want to stay away from offer. Another word or phrase that the expert claims negotiators will tell you should avoid is took a look at.
Don't say it like that because it sounds moronic.
Think about this. Yeah, I took a look at your file. Now, I took a look at it, and here's our figure. If I say to my customer, dear Mr. Smith, I want to let you know I took a look at your file, that doesn't sound like we worked very hard in claims. When you're watching that role play in negotiation number 3, you might have said, when I said, we don't work very hard in claims, you would think, well, that's ridiculous. You wouldn't tell a customer that. What are you telling a customer when you tell them that you took a look at their file? That doesn't sound very hard. I took a look at it. Yeah, I peeked at it. Let's see, I took a look at it. Went by on a conveyor belt. There it goes. Yeah, I took a look at it. Yep.
All you did was look into it.
That doesn't sound like we work very hard in claims at all. My advice to any claims person is you work hard. Take some credit for the work you do. You didn't just take a look at this. You spent an hour putting in information, reading the file notes, gathering documentation, whatever it is. You worked hard on this. Don't tell customers you don't work very hard. Don't do that. I wouldn't tell a customer, well, I took a look at it.
This is just a look.
Matter of fact, I might do the opposite. Mr. Smith, the most important thing I have on my desk right now is to make sure you're fairly compensated. So I thoroughly reviewed this case. I carefully read the doctor's reports. Okay? I went over the numbers one by one. I double-checked them to make sure that they're right. And I'd like to talk to you about the value of your claim. See, I wouldn't tell someone I took a look at anything. That just implies you barely made an effort at all. When in fact, you made a big effort. So then why tell the customer you didn't by using a phrase like that? Now, I admitted before that, none of these phrases are going to get you in trouble with the Department of Insurance. Nobody's going to file a complaint against you because you said you took a look at a file. But why use phrases that quite literally imply that you didn't work hard? Why do that? Why take that away from yourself? Say, even if I was an appraiser, looking at a roof, I wouldn't tell someone I took a look at your roof and here's the estimate. I wouldn't do that. I'd say, Mr. Smith, I want to make sure you get what you're entitled to, so I carefully inspected your roof. I walked around it twice just to make absolutely sure, I can see all the damages there to make sure that you're protected. I wouldn't tell them I took a look at it. If I was writing an estimate on a car, I wouldn't tell someone I took a look at your car. I would say I carefully inspected this, and matter of fact, I double-checked it. Okay? If I was selling a bodily injury claim, I didn't just take a look at this. I thoroughly reviewed this case. I double-checked the numbers. I reread the doctor's reports. Okay? I would not tell someone I don't work very hard and I don't take your claim seriously. I would not do that. So stay away from took a look at. Okay? Now, in the sentence I gave you before, it doesn't jump out at you, but if you think about it for a second, you tell anybody that you took a look at something, that doesn't sound like you've reviewed it very, very thoroughly at all. So change that phraseology. Okay? Change the phraseology to I thoroughly reviewed this case and I have a settlement figure I'd like to discuss with you. Okay? Rather than I took a look at your claim and I have an offer.
Don't say it like that because it sounds moronic.
Okay? All right, I hope that makes sense. We still got some more to go. We're going to do these one by one. Okay? And by the way, we're going to talk about how to practice. All right? Because believe it or not, there is a way to practice taking all of these phrases out of your vocabulary. You don't want to try to do it all at one time, but I have some advice for you in the later episodes. Okay? I know today's a short one, but like I said, I want to dedicate one of these segments to each of these words and phrases. All right? Okay. As always, give me a call. I'll answer any questions, go over information, and I'll even role play with you if you'd like. Okay? As always. All right. Let's do something fun here. Oh, we're going to do it one by one. There we go. Answer any questions. Go over any information. Slides are out of order. Who cares? Okay, here's what we're going to do. Trivia question. Prize sponsored by Latitude is one of those nice sleep thingies you put over your eyes. I forget what they're called. But you put them over your eyes and you can relax in comfort. Probably wouldn't do it at the desk, but during break or on planes. Very comfortable, high quality. You're going to love it. Since that's our prize, guess what? We have a trivia question to match. Trivia question is this. It's called Sleepy Time. You ready? Okay. According to Science Daily. See, I always like to quote my sources so I don't get in trouble if they're wrong, but supposedly it's right. According to Science Daily, with the help of MRI brain scans, medical studies show that sleep-deprived people, what? Make negative decisions with an aversion to risk-taking, make positive but unrealistic decisions, or make no decisions at all. Those are your three options. Now, guess what? You've got to make a decision. So go ahead and make one. Send me an email, and the first three people are going to win our prize. Okay? All right. Well, as always, it's been a pleasure, and look forward to seeing you next time. We've got more words to go. We're not done. Not by a long shot. See you soon. All right, well, if you like these videos, please hit the like button. Also, please subscribe. And if you would like to be notified when we do put up a new video, please choose the All button under Notifications.
Welcome to our fun claims unit. We make new friends every day. We are always smiling and happy. Where our work just seems like play. Welcome to our fun claims unit. We make new friends every day. We are always smiling and happy. Where our work just seems like play. Welcome to our unit.